Hello everybody, today we're going to play Eriador, A Waste of Eriador. It's the first adventure pack in the Lost Realms cycle. And it is a very, very well crafted, quite tricky quest. I've played it several times and I've kind of reached a 40% win rate with the deck. I've kind of redone the deck a couple of times. Now, the encounter deck comes with 2 side quests, one of which will steal your cards, which can be quite detrimental, of course. So if this is the first card that we draw, we will immediately reset because there is simply no way you can play otherwise, because you simply don't have enough questing power to work on the game. We also have a Daybreak Nightfall mechanic, which means that during the day, regardless of your own threat, no enemies can make an engagement check. They simply stay there. You can still optionally engage them, but they won't engage you. Only during the day phase can you place any progress on the quest. You can still explore your locations, but you can't quest. When the night phase starts, you draw an encounter card, which is of course separate from the quest encounter card that you draw during the quest phase. And also other things happen during day and night. So the story is that we are running around the Eriador Waste, and we're trying to find the person that kidnapped Iarion, and we've got his friend Amartiul with us. He quests for 1, he has 3 attack, 3 shield, so he's actually quite a good defender. But he doesn't have any nice side effects, like for example when you get an additional side quest he readies or something, so I usually use him for questing. We have a pack leader, which is the leader of the warg pack, and he's actually quite strong. He does 5 damage, he has 4 shields, and he does 8, and he gets 8 wounds. He cannot have attachments, he cannot be optionally engaged. So during the day phase, you could only attack him using something like hands on the bow, or indeed, I forget the name of the card. It's an attachment for a ranged character or hero, and then you can actually attack stuff in the staging area. But you can only attack him if there are 5 quest markers on the quest 3A. So you can't attack them for the first quests. So we'll come to that. So he's off there to the side in the staging area. And we have Shrouded Hills in the as the active location when we start. It doesn't really do anything when it's in the, except it's quite expensive to explore. It's 5. During the day phase for quest 1, each hero that quests gets +1 will. And when it becomes night, we have to raise our player threat by 1. So the first round has 20 quest points that we need to get. So on the first round, we need to make at least 6, depending on what we get from the encounter deck, to even make any progress there. So, like I said, it's and in the second quest phase, what happens is we have to start discarding allies whenever there's a night phase. So it is quite tricky. And it really stands and falls with the starting hand. So as part of setup, we have to draw an encounter card. Oh, and it's the one that I really, it comes out every single time. Cold from Angmar. Each player deals 1 damage to a hero he controls. Attach Cold from Angmar to the current quest. Counts as condition attachment with the text. Treat each damaged character's printed text box as if it were blank except for keywords and traits. Now, I'm not sure if this actually means that if we had a cancel the when revealed effect, we could play it, but I played like I don't have cards yet. So this goes here. We're going to assign the damage to Glorfindel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what we've got. We've got Light of Valinor. We've got 2 Lights of Valinor. We've got Elrond's Council. And we've got several allies. It's not a bad starting hand. We will go with it. So we draw the 7th card, and it's Arwen. Okay, so we really need to look out for card draw as well as resource generation here. So first of all, we're going to put Light of Valinor on Glorfindel. That's really important. We are, of course, also going to play Elrond's Council. 1, 2, 3, plus 1. We are going to bring out the Snowborn Scout just because we can. That's the only thing that he's here for, really. So we're going to put 1 on that particular location up there. And we're going to bring out Arwen. And that's all we're going to do. We're not going to bring out the Honor Guard yet because there is another card in this deck that I really need, and it's a tactics card, and that's the Armor Plate, the Citadel Plate, and that costs 4. And at the moment we will not be engaging any enemies anyway. So we're going to quest for 1, for 2, for 3. Sorry, this one doesn't quest. For 1, for 2, for 4, for 8, for 12, for 14, against 2. So let's check if this is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so 2 go on this. So that's these 2. Then we need 4 for this. That is Elrond. And then we have 2, 6, 8. 8 go on the main quest. That isn't too bad at all for a start. So now we have 8. We travel to Rugged Country, and then everyone readies. And Elrond's Council gets discarded. Then we flip to the night side. We draw an encounter card, and it's the Lost in the Wilderness one. So these cards go away. That's not too terrible at this stage. But remember, we cannot make any progress on this just now. Then we're going to increase our threat because it's night. And then we're going to increase our threat 1 more because it's the end of the round. We draw a card and it's an Honor Guard again. 3, 1, 1. Now, in this round, enemies will make an engagement check. We're at 26. This means that several enemies could potentially engage us if we were to draw them, and it's quite likely that we are going to draw an enemy. So we're going to quest against 0 in the staging area. So we're going to quest for, because we can't make any progress, we are going to, or are we going to play this guy? Okay, we're going to play him for good measure because we can. So we're going to quest for 2, for 5, and for 6 just because we can. And we draw Rugged Country, which has 2, threat of 2, which leaves us with 4. And we are going to travel here. So that was not too bad a round. Everything refreshes. And on in this round, we are going to try and work on the Lost in the Wilderness. So we increase our threat, we draw a card, and it's the Master of the Forge. That's a really good card that we have been hoping for. I've actually got 3 copies, so I'm going to play this using Elrond, and we're going to exhaust him straight away to look at the top 5 cards and get an attachment. We can take any attachment we like, and the one that we're looking for is, of course, the Burning Brand. So we can't play it just now because of Elrond not having any resources, but it's a very good one to have. And then we are going to see what happens, because there is one card in here that has a shadow effect that reads remove all progress from the current quest, and that can be really deadly and devastating. So let's quest for 2, for 3, for 7, for 11, and let's see what we have. We get a Northern Warg. Each Warg enemy gets +1 until the threat until the end of the round. So that would be 3 threats. So that's these 2. So we have 4, 8. 3 go here, and then we get the Lost in the Wilderness quest resolved. We draw a card, or we get our cards back, I should say. Now, this one attacks for 3. It won't make any engagement checks. However, we could try. And we are going to do it. Okay, I like a risk. So we're going to go down. Oh no, we can't because Elrond's exhausted. So we're not going to bother. Because there is no way we can defend against it. So, okay, we could, of course, use the Snowborn Scout. No, we're not going to do this just now. So, and then we're going to switch over to Night. So we draw a card, and it's the Warg's Den. It's immune to player card effects. And if we want to travel, we need to, the first player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a Warg. Enemy reveals it and puts it into play, engaged with him. Okay. So then we're going to increase our threat twice, and then we're going to draw a card. It's another Master of the Forge. Now everybody first gets their resources. 3, 3, 1. Then we're going to exhaust the Master of the Forge. We draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Okay, so we have the Horn of Gondor. We have the Astaroth attachment, we have Unexpected Courage, and we've got another Master of the Forge. Now let's see. Of course, Astaroth is quite a good card, but it's not as powerful in this particular game, I find. So we are going to take Unexpected Courage. No, actually we're not. We're going to take the Horn of Gondor because we need to start generating resources. These ones, because we have several Unexpected Courages in here, and with the Master of the Forge, we will be able to access them quite quickly. So, we are going to put the Horn of Gondor on Elrond straight away. And then we are going to, because now it's night. A feint would have been good. We're going to play the West Road Traveller. After you play West Road Traveller from your hand, switch, no, active location, we don't have one. Okay, so we're not going to play her either. Okay, we don't really, okay, so we have 2, 4 in the area. This one may be attacking us, that really depends. Decisions. 6, we're questing for 6 against 6 already. We are going to play the West Road Traveller, doesn't matter, and not at this stage anyway. So we're going to go for 2, for 3, for 5, for 8, and assign X damage among characters committed to the quest. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 damage. So we're going to put 2 on him, 1 on Arwen, and 1 on Glorfindel. Then we are still not going to engage the Warg just yet. We're going to engage it next round. So everyone refreshes. We get a resource. We're going to increase our threat to 30. So if this was a normal round, this guy would be engaging us, but he's not because it's the day phase, and we're going to draw a card. We're going to exhaust the Master of the Forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are going to take the Protector of Lorien attachment. I call it Lorien, but it's Lorien. Okay, so number 1, most important, Burning Brand on Elrond. Then we are going to put, oh, we can't. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so we're going to quest for 2, 3, 5, 9. We do need to make some progress. Yes, we're going to risk it. 2, 5, 9, 13. And that's a good thing we did. So we have 2, 6, 8, 9. So that's 5, 9. So we still make 4 progress on the actual. So that's this taken care of. And we're going to take this, and we're hoping for a good shadow card. Oh, it engages the next player, nothing happens. So the Snowborn Scout leaves play, gets hacked to pieces, but Elrond gets a resource because of this. And then we're going to kill this guy with these 2, which means we put 2 progress, because it's Legolas, on the current quest. That didn't go so badly. Now everyone refreshes. And we flip to Knight, so we reveal another card. And we are at 31. We draw a card. Everybody gets a resource. And now this is going to be a really difficult turn. Oh, and we exhaust the Master of the Forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we do get an attachment that is really useful. Okay, so because what's going to happen is we have got 2, 4, 8, 10 in the area for questing. That's a lot. And we're going to get attacked by all of them. So, we really need the Warden of Healing. And we're going to exhaust him, which allows us to heal 2 on 2 different heroes. And then Elrond's ability comes into play. So at least we don't have anyone who is broken. So then we attach the blade, and then we bring out another honor guard. And then, okay, we have 2, 4, we have 10 in the area. So 2, 3, 5, 8. So we will be taking, yeah, we will be taking threat. There is no way around it because we can't afford to do so much questing. 5, 8. Okay, so that's not too bad. So it's so that's the 8, and then we gain 4 threat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now these guys are going to engage us. The White Warg and the Northern Warg and the White Warg again. Now what happens is that when they engage us, we take 2 damage on a character we control. So we're going to take 2 damage each on our honor guards. And then we can't feint them, which is really bad. So we're going to take this one on the honor guard. Deal 1 damage to the defending character. Okay, he's dead. We're going to take this one on the honor guard. Defending player discards 1 attachment he controls for each quest card in play. Okay, so he's also dead, which means Elrond gets 2, and we're going to discard the Light of Valinor, which we're really not too sad about because we've got 2 of them. And then we're going to take the Northern Warg, and it's going to be Elrond who defends. And he does 3 damage. We ignore the shadow text. He has 3, so nothing happens. And then we're going to attack. And we're going to destroy this one. Okay, and also, sorry, we traveled. And then we're going to refresh everyone. It's day, so these guys go back into the staging area. They're not going to engage us this round if we don't want them to. But we will engage this one because he will do less damage when we engage him during the day. We take 1 threat. We take a card. Everybody gets a resource. 3, 2, 4. We exhaust the Master of the Forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's think. Let's take a look at our hands. So first of all, we're going to put Light of Valinor on him again. Oh, the Great Yubo needs to go there. So we can now either choose the Citadel plate, or we're going to take Unexpected Courage. There is no there is no real choice here. So these go back. And we're going to put Protector of Lorien on, no, we're going to put it on Elrond as well, because it allows us to make a decision where we want to kind of invest. Okay, so now we have 2, 6, 8 in the area. We're going to go for 2, 5, 9, 13. He actually can take him out. 13. Okay. 5, 9, 11. So we put 2 on here. It's not too good, but it's also not too shabby. And then we're going to take a combat action using the Great Yubo. Exhaust an enemy in the staging. So choose an enemy in the staging area. Exhaust Great Yubo and attached hero to make the ranged attack against it. So that's it. So we're going to attack for 3 against... Oh, he can't kill him. Still, it's better than nothing. Whoops. Ah. And then we're going to bring him down as well. And we are going to... Okay, so he is going to... so we did 2 damage. Then there's really no point, is there? We could also do it differently. Okay, so we're going to now defend with Elrond. We ignore the shadow text. No, there is no other way. We have to do it differently. Okay, let's ignore what I just did. We're going to bring him down. He's going to do 1 wound to somebody in our team. Elrond's going to defend. We ignore the shadow text. Then we have 3, 6 against 1. Means he's dead. That's good. So we're going to put 2 on the quest. So we're now at 16. So we need 4 more to quest. And then everyone refreshes. It is night. So we draw a card. Oh, and it's a white warg again. Yay! We increase our threat by 1. Draw a card, and then we increase our threat 1 more time. Everyone refreshes. Everyone gets a resource. 2. We use the ability of the Master of the Forge to take a look at the top 5 cards. Okay. Oh my god, this is just the best hand ever. But realistically, it'll have to be Asphaloth in this case. So we're going to play Asphaloth immediately. And we're going to exhaust him immediately to get rid of the rugged country. We've got hands upon the bow. And we're going to use this straight away. We're going to use it and we're going to exhaust a character we control, making an immediate attack against an enemy in the staging area. And we're going to kill the warg straight away. So we're now 6-9, because obviously this guy would have come down and he would have done damage immediately. There is nothing we could have done against it. So we're going to quest for 2, 3, 5. 9 against 9. So we're going to exhaust him as well. So we're questing for 12. Oh, surge. Okay. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 5. 8, 11, 7, 5, 2, 1, minus 2. It doesn't really matter. We're going to discard one of our Masters of the Forge and just increase our threat by 1 by using Protector of Lorien. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to travel to the wastes of Eriador. No, we're going to travel to the North Downs. Well, are we? We're going to travel to... Well, it doesn't really... This is there, then we're not going to... Yeah, we're going to travel to the wastes of Eriador. We are going to... okay, so these two are going to engage us. So first we're going to take this one on Elrond. This one on Elrond, because he does 4 damage. And nothing happens. Elrond exhausts. And then we're going to take this one on Legolas, on Glorfindel. Put the topmost enemy into the engage with you and deal it a shadow card. Okay, so first of all we take 2 points of damage, and then we take the topmost from the... Oh my god, and it's going to do damage to a character you control. Okay, we're going to put the damage on Elrond. And then we're going to deal it a shadow card. And it's going to go undefended on Legolas. Exhaust a character you control. We can't do that. So he takes 2 I actually don't know what happens if you can't fulfill it. I suppose nothing happens. Yeah. So everyone refreshes. That was a very unsuccessful round. Everybody gets a resource. These guys go back into the staging area, which is filling up terribly now. We draw a card and we increase our threat. We exhaust the Master of the Forge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's the Citadel plate. That's the one we wanted, we've been waiting for. Okay, so we're going to pay 2. And we can now put Vilya. No, we don't want to put Vilya on him just now. Okay, so this is not looking good. So first of all, we're going to put 2 here. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. We have to quest with everyone. 4, 8, 10, 11, 13. Yeah, 13. So it's, oh God, yeah. Okay, we've lost the game because now they are 2, 5, 8, 11, 15, 16 against 8, 10, 13. So we increase our threat by 3. There is no way we can win this. Okay, so as you can see, this is quite a tight game. It can go either way. But we will see what happens, and we will just straight away reset because I really enjoy it. But as you can see, it sometimes really depends on the luck of the draw, because if you have certain cards that come out very late, I mean, I was able to generate a lot of card draw with the Master of the Forge early on, and it really worked in that way, and it worked out really well. But then, you know, you may end up with too many enemies coming out in one go. I mean, to have the surge happening there was highly unkind, as it were. I mean, it is a difficult quest, but sometimes you can actually almost walk through it, and sometimes it's just one hit after another. It's especially good when you get the side quests as shadow cards, because then you don't have to worry about them. Okay, so let's reset this and let's see what we get. Just gonna stop the recording briefly. So we're gonna draw the card, and it's North Downs, and we have a Westro Traveller, Asphaloth, Burning Brand, Yubo. These in our starting hand. We're going to keep that hand. We'll see, maybe we do better, and we have 2 feints. Okay, so first of all, everybody gets their 2 resources. That's number 1. We're going to put the Burning Brand on Elrond, and we're going to put the Unexpected Courage on him. We're going to put out the Yubo. And that was probably a tactical mistake to begin with, but let's see. 2, so we request for 1, for 5, for 9, for 11. Against 4 means 7, so we finish this and we put 2 here and we travel here. Everyone refreshes. Becomes night, we draw a card, increase our threat, everybody gets a card, everyone gets a resource, 1, 1, 1. We have 5 in the area, and we can't really, oh yes, we could in theory play the Westro Traveller, and we're going to 1, 3, 6. If it's night, raise each player's threat by 4. That could have been worse. So we have 5, and that's 1 on the location. We're going to bring this guy down. Going to defend with Elrond. He does no harm. 3, 3. That's 6, and this one is dead. Everything refreshes. Draw a card. 33. 2, 1, 1. Could we feint this guy? No. Okay. 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, 14, Okay, so if we did this, we would be questing against 7. And we have 3, 7. Yeah, no, we're going to do this. We're going to bring this one down. Okay, so we have 7, so that's these guys. And then we have 2, 6, 3, and 3. Threat goes up by 2. Threat reduction would be nice. Going to put Asphaloth. We're going to give him a resource generator. And then we're going to use Asphaloth immediately to put 2 on the rugged country. And then we're going to quest for 3. For for 6. We need to. For 10. For 9. Okay. So that's 5, 7, 9. That's just about it. So we're going to move this one here. This one is going to engage us. We're going to defend. We ignore the shadow text. We have 3. We can do damage. So we do 2 damage. And this one goes away again because it's now day. Everyone refreshes. Draw a card. Get a resource. And as you can see already, we're pretty in pretty bad shape because we have so much threat in the area and we have hardly anyone that we can quest with. Okay, so first of all we have threat reduction, that's good. 1, 2, 3. We're going to use Asphaloth immediately to get rid of this location. Then we're going to quest for 1, for 3, for 4, for 8, for 12, against 7, okay, we do 5 progress. We're going to bring this one down. We're going to defend with Elrond. Nothing happens. We're going to hit back for 2. So we put 2 progress on the current quest. And because it's Legolas, this guy dies. Oh yeah, and we travel to rugged country, of course. So, yeah. It's night. We draw a card. Oh god, it gains surge. That one doesn't do anything because the quest phase is over. We draw a card. We're at threat 40 at this stage. Everyone gets a resource. 3, 2. Asphaloth exhausts to put 2 on the current location. So now the issue is that these guys will both engage us, which could be bad news, but actually it isn't because we have feint. So we're going to quest for 3, for 6. Oh, we're going to bring out Gleowin. We're going to quest with him for a change for 7. Oh god. Okay, so we have a side quest now. So we have 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 1. So we have 4 over here, 7. So we take 2 thread. That's terrible. So this one's going to come at us, this one's going to come at us, and this one's going to come at us. We should really kill one of them. Between these two, they can kill this one. Okay, so we're going to feint this one, gets a shadow card. We're going to feint this one, gets a shadow card. And we're going to defend this one, ignoring the shadow text. And we're going to kill it. 3, 6, dead. These guys go back. We're not going to worry about the side quest. We're not going to address the side quest now. In this round, everyone refreshes. We're going to use the noble steed to get rid of the rugged country, so that whatever we quest for will go straight onto the, and 43, 3, 2, and we have, so we get 4 for Elrond because he's got the, okay. And we drew Light of Valinor. That's the card that we've been waiting for. 2. Okay, so then we're going to quest. We have 4 in the area. We can quest for 4 over here. For 8. For 12. And for 12. So that's 4, 5, 6. So that's these two together. 3, 6. So we have 4 that we can put on the actual. So we're up to, that's 16. Now let's see. We should totally kill one of them. We're going to take this because this one is going to attack for 6. We can't heal because of this quest in here. Elrond would definitely be taking 3 points of damage. That's not what we want because we don't have the Citadel plate, but it is coming out next round anyway. So we're going to take the White Walk because that's going to do 1 damage now anyways, and it would do 2 at night. So we're going to do this. We're going to defend with Elrond, ignoring the shadow text. We're going to hit back for 6 against his 3 armor. So we do 2 damage. We do 3 damage, which kills him. And we put 2. So we're now at 18, 2 more, and this quest resolves. So we draw another card, Doom 2, and reveal it. Okay, until the end of the phase. That whole end of the phase thing doesn't really make any difference, so we're just going to put it here anyway. This one goes onto the, and then we shuffle the encounter deck. But that doesn't mean anything because the phase is now over. So, and we get Doom 2, 1, 2, 3. So, okay, so the Doom is really the issue, and it's Light of Valinor that we get. So we have 3, 3, 6. So these guys are going to engage us. There is no way around it. We have 4 in the area. We're questing for 4. We're questing for 7. Let's see. Yes, that's good. It's actually good. So we're questing for 7. Nothing happens. These guys come down. So now we're going to defend with Elrond. Oh, that's bad. Elrond is dead. Okay, so we're going to defend with Elrond against the Warg. Nothing happens. He takes 3 wounds. We're going to defend with Legolas, Glorfindel against the Wolf of Angmar, which is +4 attack and a shadow text which reads +1. So he has 5 attack and he kills, okay, that's it, he kills Legolas, that's the end. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it is a really tough quest. It's very enjoyable, but it stands and falls with, I mean, it is quite luck-based because the enemies can overrun you quite easily, and even if you say, I'm going to bring out Snowborn Scouts like crazy, this last shadow text that we had destroyed this character, the attack, and it would have wiped all progress from the quest, which means we would have started from scratch. And then, of course, the threat would have run away with us. So it is really difficult to mitigate for all of this. So with this deck, I have to say that I'm kind of, like I said, at a 40% win rate, which is quite okay, I suppose. So yeah, I'll keep playing this. I don't know, I mean, I'm going to put up this video now, and I'm just then at some point going to move on to the next package, the next adventure pack, because I have beaten this quest, so I am allowed to progress in my own mind. But of course, I'm not sure if I can catch this on camera. Bye.